Hi everyone, how are you doing today? Welcome to my channel, So Curious. I'm so glad you're here watching. Grab yourself something to drink, water, coffee, tea, wine. I don't know whether it's evening, daytime, afternoon time where you're watching, so feel free to get what you need and sit back and relax. Today what we're going to be curious about is ChatGPT. I I've seen it, I've heard of it, but I just never tried it. I don't know what I thought it was going to do or not going to do, or how much knowledge I might have had to have in order to watch Chat GPT or to participate in it. But I finally gave it a try, and let me tell you, it's pretty fun. There are so many questions that I have naturally. I can't even imagine what all of you might ask it. It's just a fun thing. So if you haven't tried it yet, go ahead. It's very easy to sign in. Just look up chatgpt.com and sign in, create a sign in, and you're set to go. And what you see behind me is exactly what you'll see once you sign in. So what happens with ChatGPT? This is, if you look, you can ask, it says, what's on your mind today? And you can ask it anything you want. It's an amazing, amazing program. So on the side, it does record your chats that you have. So if you look over here, it does record like all the different chats I've had, some of the different questions I've asked it. I've asked it a lot of questions about how to do this video, and they've been extremely helpful with that and trying to show me different things and what I can do and how I can do it. And so I'm excited to do it. It's taken me a little longer to get this video out because, I did have to learn a whole new thing. And I don't mind that at all because that's what I like to do. I do like to learn. So let's just look at some of the questions I've asked it because it's a lot easier. I have found that trying to show this, at least on my computer after testing it, that the questions, either they don't hear all of my questions because I don't know if it's the two programs running at the same time. I'm not sure. But I decided to just have some questions in here. Uh, and this was an interesting one, let me tell you. So I'm going to bring up, I asked it about 5 organization tips that I want to see how I can clean out. What's the best way to organize your clothes in your closet? So this is what I asked them. And I thought it was really interesting. I mean, it empty and clean. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but when I am very organized, I'm not going to say that I'm not, because I am. But my closet, my clothes closet, I used to have a set number of hangers, and then once those hangers were all filled, then anything new I brought into the house, something had to go. And I did that pretty religiously for a long time, but I haven't lately. And so that's why I asked it, how do I clean out my closet? Because I'm just, it's like an ongoing game, and I guess it always will be. But it said, take everything out. Ugh. Take everything out. Now, I get it to a point that if we take everything out, then we don't want to look at all that stuff, the clothes laying all over your bed, all the stuff from the shelves down on your floor, anywhere else in your house. We don't want that. So they would probably prompt us to, let's get this going. And I'm sure it can be done very quickly. It's just a matter of taking it all out. My shelves, I don't really have to worry about. It was just my clothes I was talking about. So, but it's not a bad idea for me to do all of that, and then dust and wipe down the shelves and all that. I haven't done that in a while. So, only put back what you wear, love, and fits. Now, we all know, at least I know I'm guilty of it. There's always that one shirt, that blouse, that pair of pants, that suit, what tie, whatever it is, whether you're a man or female, that you just still want to hang on to. You just still think, I'm going to wear that. I know I am. So I'm not going to get rid of it. Well, when it tells you here to go ahead and organize it and put it into categories, well, that makes sense. I can understand that. But then it's going down here, type, group all pants, shirts together. Okay, we do that. The color of the rainbow, yeah, I go by colors sometimes. I usually just go by seasons. So, they do tell you that seasons. Matching slim hangers. I love those slim hangers, and that's all I own. They are the best. There is no doubt in my mind about that. The shelves and binders, drawer organization, hooks over the door racks. I just don't like hooks over the door racks. I know there's people out there that do, and it looks great on the inside, and you know why it's the door is over the rack. But I have one in my house, and I have it over my bathroom door, and that holds my robe. And of course, I love it on the inside when the door's shut that I have my towel and my robe there. But I don't like it when I'm walking towards or the bathroom door shut for whatever reason, and I see that piece of metal hanging down. I mean, I guess I could paint it white or whatever because my door's white. But geez, I don't know. I just don't like them. They don't always let your door close good either. So keep that in mind before you go ahead and buy one of those. Maintain it weekly. I don't know. I mean, I do my laundry, I hang up my clothes. I don't know what else I would do to maintain it weekly, but it might be a tip for somebody else. This is the one that I liked, and it seems awkward to me, but to go ahead and turn the hanger trick, hang clothes backwards and then flip them the right way after you wear them. And then at the end of the season, whatever one was not flipped, get rid of. Now that, wow. I was really, I never thought of that one. I know it would be awkward having everything facing the opposite direction, but I think it would work. So I am going to do that one. I am going to do it. Outfit zone. Create a small section for go-to outfits or the ones you want to wear soon. I'm not that organized, so I don't know if that would matter. I can pretty much find what I want when I'm ready to go. Lighting matters. Add a small light or an LED strip in your closet if dim. I have done that, and I do like it. I really do. So these are definitely some great suggestions that ChatGPT gave me that I liked. When I was testing this, I threw this one in, and I thought, I don't know why, but I just came up with the question because that's how I roll. So I said, do I clean my sneakers? And actually, what I did ask it was, how do I clean my sneakers? But for some reason, it it took it as, do I clean my sneakers? So you will have that every once in a while. And I could have corrected it. I could have said, no, I just want to know how to clean my sneakers, not do I clean my sneakers. Of course, I'm going to clean my sneakers, but, or tennis shoes, whichever way you want to call it. But I let it go because let's see what it had to say. So it does say, yes, you should clean your sneakers, especially if you want them to last longer and look good. Here's a quick breakdown to help you decide how to do it. Awesome ideas: hygiene, reasons to clean your sneakers, appearance, longevity, and odor, of course. But then it did give me basic cleaning tips for most sneakers: mesh, rubber, or canvas, remove laces and insoles, brush off the dry dirt, make a solution, warm water, a bit of mild soap, scrub gently and rinse lightly, air dry, or use special cleaners or wipes, or you can toss it in a laundry bag and run it on a gentle cycle. Um, Believe it or not, I and I don't know how this will make people feel, but I tried it. I do have a lot of tennis shoes, and they're just the slip-on kinds. And I actually one day put them all in my dishwasher, and they came out beautiful. They came out absolutely beautiful. Obviously, they weren't dry. I didn't put them through the drying cycle. I put them all outside to dry because I do live in California, so our weather's pretty easy to get by with something like that. But I'm going to just throw that one out there. I threw them all in the dishwasher. I mean, what a way to do it. And then it asks at the bottom, do you want a printable sneaker cleaning checklist or cheat sheet for your room or closet? I can make one for you. No matter what you ask ChatGPT, it will always continue that conversation. It doesn't matter what your conversation is about, it will continue. Do you want me to do this? Do you want me to do that? It's so it makes you think. It makes you think even more, like about your question, like, oh, do I want that, or am I going to use that list now? I know I won't. So I'm definitely not going to go ahead and tell them to give me a printable copy, but they'll give you a PDF that you can go ahead and put into your computer. So all these things that it will do. You want an image on something, and that's something I'm going to try with them with ChatGPT. And this is not a sponsored video or anything like that. I just got excited when I tried it, and I thought how fun it was. But I don't. I'm not asking them to do anything like that for me at this time, but I just want you to see how nice and easy and how it flows and what it makes you think of next and what happens next. All of that gets really exciting. I can honestly tell you that my best friend actually went on there and said she's going to Italy next summer. Can you plan my trip? It planned her whole trip with costs, with hotel rooms. They would even make the reservations for her if she wanted. She couldn't wait to call me and tell me what she had found out that she could do on this Chat GPT. So you can go ahead and plan your whole vacation, ask for scenic tours or museum tours or whatever it is that you like, and go for it. I mean, just go for it. You're going to be surprised. So let me see. I don't really think I have much more here. I just wanted to give you an idea. I wasn't going to give you the whole technical uh, what thing that Chat GPT goes through and how they do everything. Because of course, the free is free, and then it jumps. To me, that's a major jump. I'm not used to that big of a jump. If you want to go monthly, it is $20. So a month. If they would have started out at 9.99 or $10, that, give me a chance to see whether I like it or not. But man, because you're not sure if you're going to use it or not. I mean, these are great for people who have to give presentations, have to work on spreadsheets, need numbers calculated in a fancy way. There's all that kind of stuff for, people that are still into that real professional part of their lives, but that's the young kids and the still older adults. At my age, I just want, I want little questions answered and little things that I can do. I am gonna ask it, if I'm just sitting at home and I'd really like to go out and do something social, because I am a social person, what can I do? And mention a few towns and see what it gives me. See what fun things might be out there that I am just totally missing. So keep that in mind. Make sure that you subscribe and like this video, and have a great morning, evening, or afternoon, whatever time it is you're watching. I so appreciate you being here and being a part of my channel. And until the next time, bye.